be honest, some wives made it very difficult for the husbands to have peace in polygamous marriages. Just marrying a second wife is a mountain to climb.
I think marriage is it. You know, it is anyway. But yes,
I agree. It's not easy. I don't think that we should. Uh, and I know you said some wives. I think what we should do is continue to work on getting better.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, and some things is new to people, and you got the conditioning and a lot of the stuff that it does make it difficult. We're not going to pretend like it doesn't.
Yeah, we
have our our different hangups. We have our different mother wounds. We have our different abandonment issues and everything like that we end up putting on the men in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to grow from that, learn from that. Again, like I said, you guys will get so much information and tools and everything like that in the community, because every time we learn new things, we share these things with you.
Yeah.
We're not going to pretend that we know everything, because if we do, then that's a sad, sad sight. And the reason why it's a sad sight is because it means that you can't learn anymore, that you can't grow anymore. And if this is the pinnacle, if this is all you got, then that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
So when we are learning new things, some of the things that we may have known back in the day is not the same that we may think about or that we may practice now, because we learned better. We grew from it. So being able to work on that as women, work on that as men, being able to come together and not be not bashing each other or having these issues with one another. Mm-hmm. And I mean the issues meaning that we are competing with one another instead of complimenting one another. So we're not going to pretend like it's not. It is. It's a mountain, definitely. It could be a mountain to climb. You got to ask yourself, is it worth it? And can you grow from it? And can your family benefit from it?
And it's what you put in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like anything worth having that you want success from. You have to put in work. You have to put in work for it to be successful. And not to say you're specifically saying it's going to fall in your lap or anything like that, but in order to have any healthy relationship, whether it's with your spouse or your co-wife, your bonus children, your children, with any human being, you have to put in work to do it.
You're already on our channel, and you see how we are empowering people when it comes to polygamy education. You may be wondering, what's the next step? Especially knowing that we are the authors of the book,
Let's Talk Polygamy Uncensored. If you want to get off the emotional roller coaster, whether it's jealousy, insecurity, frustration, anger, maybe even guilt in some cases, you're going to want to pick up this book.
Definitely wish I would have had this book back a while ago when we first embarked on polygyny. And you will learn a lot of things about minding your marriage and what that actually means, so you're not comparing your marriage to your co-wives or anybody else's for that matter.
If you have heard, I'm not against polygamy, I just against when it's not done right, you want to learn how to do it right? This will teach you how to be more than twice the man you need to be to get it done. Let's talk polygamy.com. We look forward to shipping yours off to you.
So, and a lot of times, it's like you said, it's like Coach Nyla said, you have to unlearn a lot and reprogram a lot. So remember, we're in a society that doesn't support this lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So starting there, because then where do you go to support other than outstanding person? And our many, many resources. Laughing but very serious. We've had all kinds of people from all walks of life. I don't care if you're not married at all, or you've been divorced a couple times, or you have 2 wives or 4 wives, or whatever the case may be. We've heard it all. We really, really have. And we knew what it was like for us not to have any support or anyone that was supporting our family, or even the leadership in our community was like, I don't want to talk about it. It's just like, we didn't have it. So we want to provide that for other people. Mm-hmm. But in doing so, we had to work on ourselves first to do this and be coaches. So yes, but we're sitting here.
Yeah.
You know, so I can imagine where we'd be if we didn't put in and invest in ourselves individually, because my growth work might not look like Coach Nyla's, and ours definitely doesn't look like Coach Nazir's,
Right.
because he's a husband and he's a father. So the leadership is always going to be like, woo, let me get over here and get, somebody said, get to this learning.
Yeah.
Get to this learning in our butt. But yes, absolutely. You have to work on yourselves, and the wives have to work on themselves as well. That's one thing husbands, I don't want, I'm not speaking directly to the men, but Coach Nazir said that, and I'm just repeating it. The husbands got to understand something, and it is that you making people happy is not your job.
Right.
Okay, they must find happiness within themselves.
So true.
Because if you put it on yourself and say, I got to make these women happy so they get along, so there's peace in my house, because men want peace.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Not problems. They do. They want peace. But you will wear yourself down, and you will be so drained trying to curate everybody else's happiness. It's don't even try it. These people might decide they're going to be mad for the end of time, you know. And you got to decide for yourself, how long are you going to be willing to deal with that? People causing drama, not getting along. Some men go on for a very long time. I mean, years and years and up to decades going. Ooh, they drive me crazy. And we get it. We get it. We know that everybody doesn't get along, and it's okay.